Summers were great as we were growing up. So many projects to dream up. One day we watched a war movie and GIs were jumping out of perfectly good airplanes. Now we had some Army surplus items in our house, so we decided to use them to make our own parachutes. We attached ropes to the olive drab blankets with the big US in the middle. My brother was first to jump out of the second-story bedroom window. He dropped like a rock. We had missed a couple of details about our military parachutes. They looked like ours. They were olive drab and they had the big US in the middle, but they were made of silk. Ours was fashioned from a wool army blanket. They also took several thousand feet to deploy, and our drop was only about 20 feet. Our blankets were designed to keep heat in. Their parachutes were designed to keep air in. Fortunately for us, we were young. Today, that adventure would have led to an ER visit. And we didn't have ERs in those days. Many today have the same outcome with their religious life. They fashioned something that looks like the real thing and drops like a rock when tested. But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people. That's what Paul warned Timothy in his second letter, chapter 3, verses 1 through 5. Their religion is designed to acquire. The Christian faith is designed to release. We're bombarded with messages of how to get ahead and the dangers of losing what we've accumulated. We forget that he who dies with the most toys still dies. And our bodies continually give up the strength of youth. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and we can take nothing out of it. But if we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Those who want to get rich fall into temptation and a trap, and into many foolish and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered away from the faith and have pierced themselves with many griefs. That's in Paul's first letter to Timothy, chapter 6, verses 6 through 10. See, God has promised to care for those who trust in him. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. That's Matthew chapter 6, verses 33 and 34. If we seek security in our possessions, that is the best we can achieve. And we lose control of them. If we invest our resources in God's mission, he provides the rest as well. So aim high. Rely on him. Details do matter. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.